Bye, I'll see you in a week.
There comes a time in many women's lives when they begin to put themselves first. They seek their own growth, their own journey, their own adventures. 20 women aged 45 plus who feel overlooked in today's youth-driven society go on a motorcycle adventure as a means of embracing this time of their lives and seeking self-discovery, and are reminded of the truth of who they are. These are their stories.
My name is Carla Cavanagh, and I have a 23-year-old daughter named Claire, who I've been raising since my divorce when she was 6 years old. I've been raising her by myself with the help of family. So I've got a sister who lives about 8 miles from me, and she's also very important. When I deployed in 2009, she had my daughter with her in Tennessee for a year and a half. So she's very close to both my daughter and myself. I just had a brother who passed away, the oldest sibling in my family. He passed a few weeks ago. He taught me how to ride motorcycles when I was 11 years old, so this trip has been, I don't know, maybe closure for me. And I've thought about him quite a lot on this trip. I'm a medical officer in the military. Before I got my direct commission, I was also a flight medic before that. I retired in 2013. I was a firefighter paramedic, and I've been in the military for the last 38 years, and it's a very big part of my life, as was the fire department before I retired. Always caring for people, advocating for people, and when I started riding with the combat vets, the CVMA, Combat Vets Motorcycle Association, our theme is Vets Helping Vets. So it's been a very large part of my life, and I know that it has given great healing to a number of the people who I know through that organization. I wouldn't have done a lot in my life in the last 8 or 9 years if it wasn't for someone seeking me out. Not because they saw me as a troubled person or anything, but you know, we carry it well. And, well, we have to, you know, it's always mission first, and then you can deal with anything else later on. Cemeteries, they've got a lot of stories to tell. So I was looking forward to coming to the cemetery. I'm doing this tourofhonor.com motorcycle rally, if you will. This year's big, memorializing, honoring the 9/11 20-year anniversary. This is the only indication that I have, and from the looks of it, it doesn't look like anything was really, other than the flag, telling me that anyone here was a veteran, but it drew me over here anyway. Riding off-road, I don't feel apprehensive, I feel hesitant. And I truly felt that at that water crossing. And I hesitated for more than a couple seconds. I don't know if it was fear. It's an unknown. It really is. This whole trip has been pretty much an unknown. I don't have a whole lot of experience off-road, so I had to be on my game the whole time. And if I wasn't, it's like I said to myself more than once, okay, this is going really well, don't be getting cocky. And there was no cockiness today. It was just being.
Wow, yep, that was so beautiful. I'm gonna cry. Cry, let it out, man, that was awesome. Well done.
This is only the second all-women's trip, adventure, tour that I've done, and it's not a comfortable thing, but neither's riding off-road. You know, there's a lot of things that I kind of force myself, if you will, into those uncomfortable situations because I know that there's value in how I will benefit from it, how I learn from it, and it'll be a unique experience.
Well, what'd you think?
Don't underestimate yourself.
Oh, beautiful. Don't underestimate yourself. That's right, Carla.
I wish that more women would realize their own strength and not to listen to all the noise on the outside or in their faces. I think that we as women get too wrapped up in what we hear. So you gotta tune it out. And it's interesting, I don't have very many close women friends, but we've kind of found each other and we draw from each other. You know, you gotta find your tribe, and your tribe has to also be welcoming. I've had moments, I think, with just about everybody, and whatever walk of life we've come from, we're on a pretty level plane. And that's been very, very refreshing. And I know that other women would find support in that as well. I like being in my own head and in my own body when I'm on the bike. And I could just be. The mountains here and just rolling along and going through the aspens and just everything about the day today. There was nothing, all right, what am I gonna do when I get home? What am I doing tomorrow? Heading back to work? Nothing. I was in the moment on that ride, and that was it. You find what you seek, and I have found nothing but goodness on this trip. It's very fulfilling. It is. And when I said at dinner that I'm content, I've never used that word to describe myself in my entire life before. So that is huge. That's huge. And I just feel it. I feel it on the road. I feel it in the environment coming all the way through the state like we have in these last few days. I'm at peace too. I mean, it's inside, it's deep. And so you can't. Number one, nobody's gonna be able to take that away. So, and that's a good thing. And I'm gonna take it back with me. There were a lot of memories on this trip. Strong, powerful memories. Individual, as well as with the group of these badass women that are here. Definitely.